Hey guys, it's Julie. So got good news. Have exciting news. Well, first off, we're still waiting on hearing whether or not we're going to be actually going to Florida. We've got to sell our house, and my sister's got to sell her house. So people keep coming over, and looking, but no offers as of yet. So keep your fingers crossed on that one. Other good news is that they start giving me more hours again at work, which means that I can actually, that I'm able to pay my bills and take care of myself and stuff like that. Oh, and I dropped my necklace. New shirt. And this one actually fits like the old ones that we had. I mean, they were just so long. I could practically wear it as a dress. I just needed a belt to go around the fabric. But this one actually fits properly. So I really like it. Anyway, um, so the other cool news is we are having a garage sale. Actually, our whole little cul-de-sac area is several of our neighbors are having a garage sale, and so we kind of decided, well, we've been going through all of our stuff and figuring out, okay, we don't want this anymore, we don't use that kind of thing. I had tons of boxes. Well, we got everything all set up all this week. I've been going through cleaning things, organizing, putting prices on stuff, and so. But tonight, while I was at work, apparently we had a little preview for just our neighbors, and everybody went around to like the different houses and stuff and got to see what everybody was doing. And we had one of our neighbors who has a granddaughter, I think, or a niece or something like that, who's going to college. And so she got to come over and she bought about $10 worth of I have a whole bunch of old kitchen stuff from when I lived on my own for a little over 6 years. And so lots of stuff, and yeah, so got $10 already out of it, which is pretty decent. And so tomorrow I have to be up at 7 in the morning tomorrow, apparently, because I need to move my car. I usually park the way our cul-de-sac is, like you turn in and there's 4 parking spaces like right off of the turnoff there into the cul-de-sac, and I usually park up there. Well, we need as much room as we can for the people who be coming in and coming into the garage sale, and so I'm going to be moving my car and parking it behind, which if you look out my window, it looks out over we don't really have a backyard, but the little patch of grass that's out there. And then it goes up the hill, and then there's the sidewalk, and then there's the street that goes that way. So I'll be parking up there. And it's 11:18, and I'm still up because, I'm tired. I'm physically tired, but I'm not sleepy. So this is going to be fun. And by fun, I mean I'm going to have to drag myself out of bed in the morning because, yeah. But anyway, So I'm really excited to see what happens tomorrow. You know, how many people come to the garage sale, and I don't know about where you guys live, but like, like here, it's like summertime hits, and people, it's like that's a thing. That's an activity that they do. That's almost like a hobby people have, that they go to garage sales and, you know, explore and get good deals and stuff like that. And so, and that was the fun part, was going through all my stuff and going, well, I'm marking this price and da 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 da. And, you know, you can't, most of my stuff is like $1, $2, whatever. I think the biggest thing I priced was like $10 for something, and then it was a little bit more on the nicer side. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, we'll see. And I just got a whole ton of stuff. I've been taking a lot of my books and movies and stuff like that to the Half Price Bookstore, but I still had like 3 big rectangular boxes full of books and stuff, and then we've got another box just full of movies and different things. And so, I mean, if those don't end up selling very well, I could always take them to the Half Price Bookstore and check them and get some cash that way. So, let's see, anything else? So that's gonna keep me busy. That's going Friday and Saturday. I don't know about Sunday. Probably not, but then again, Sunday is Father's Day, and so apparently, now I haven't heard 100% if this is going down, but apparently my uncle called my dad, and apparently his kids, my cousins, are going to take dad out to a little place called the Tavern. They make like pizza, Italian stuff. So they apparently are taking him out, and my uncle's like, was like, hey, you and your girls should go. And so I haven't heard yet if my sister is planning on coming with us or not, but it would be a lot of fun because I haven't seen. Last time I saw my cousins was at Best Buy actually, and it was around Christmas time, because I remember standing up there by the front doors and all, and how you kind of get into a rhythm at work. And well, I was, kind of doing my thing, kind of, asking people, oh, can I help you? Da, da, da. Did you find everything okay? And I start to say that to, this person. I wasn't even like fully looking at them. And all of a sudden it was like my cousin Paul. And I was like, oh, hey. And then we're standing up there talking, and then all of a sudden Katie comes over, who's Paul's older sister, and also my cousin. And so we were like, that was fun. We got to catch up a little bit. And so I haven't seen them in a while, so it would be good for us all to get together and celebrate Father's Day and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can. Let's see. I don't know, my brain's kind of starting to be a little bit like, why are you asking me to think at this late hour? Oh, the other really cool thing is that Keith and I, we've been playing Minecraft for a while, kind of on her own, just kind of separate and stuff. Well, Mojang, the company behind Minecraft, came up with a kind of like their own little server kind of type thing. and it's called Minecraft Realms. And basically, it's it's a way to play like multiplayer, but you don't have to like come up with your own server. You don't have to, try and pay money to be like, and like it. I can't remember how much it is, but it's something like only £5 or something like that. Anyway, and I need to figure out how that translates to American money, but. And so Keith and I have been talking about it, and so he's finally like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get that for us. And so we've been playing. Kind of fun because we don't have to be on at the same time, but when we are on at the same time, it's a lot of fun. Like we were on early yesterday. No, early this morning. It's still this morning. And this morning would be Thursday. And so it was kind of fun because we got to because he'd I mean, I log on here and it's been funny because we've been basically like an old married couple. We've been leaving notes for each other. Well, you can make like these wooden signs and you can like write whatever you want to on them. Well, you can make them so they're basically post-it notes. So like every time I pop on, I always check the sign that's up by the front door of the base for the house we have. And it was like, and he like leaves little messages for me, like found melon seeds, or or check this chest or whatever. And so he's been basically telling me go to the mine, find diamonds, and I just haven't had a chance to. I've been so busy this week because when I haven't been working, I've been working a lot of hours this week, and when I haven't been working, I've been getting up earlier in the morning so I can get ready for a garage sale. And so anyway, so we both popped on this morning, and he was like, yeah, get the pickaxe, we're good, and he showed me he apparently dug this huge. Well, first off, we didn't start out with an actual house. What we did was we dug into part of the hill, put up a door and all that, and we basically, we set up stuff in there, and then once we got enough cobblestone and stuff, we made up an actual house. And so, and then we basically moved all of our stuff over there. So, but the funny part is he then dug down, made this huge mine, which I'm just like blown away when I see it. And if I can figure out how to put screenshots up in my videos, I'll do that and show you guys. But I mean, you basically go down the line ways, and he's so cute. I mean, he was so excited. He was like, okay, grab diamond pickaxe, come on. And then he led the way down into the mine and took me into this room, and it's like he found diamonds, but he saved me. He saved me a couple of blocks of diamonds so that I could do some. And so I got 7 diamonds out of the 2 little blocks, and so that was pretty cool. But I mean, oh my gosh, you guys should see how much work he's done. It makes me feel like a slacker. So anyway, but I mean, he's found caves, he's found all this other stuff, and he made up a snow golem so we can have snowballs and things like that because we made a portal to go down into the nether, and the nether is a place of fire and gas who try to shoot fireballs at you, and it's, yeah, so snowballs are important to have it in that case. So we just been playing and enjoying ourselves and stuff like that. And funny thing is that it's apparently the only bad part about realms, or bad in my opinion, is that you can't change the setting of it. Like it's on easy, which is good. I mean, at least it's not on normal or high, because I've had it on those settings before playing by myself, and it's just like, are you trying to kill me? You know, you're trying to make this insanely difficult. And that was on normal. That wasn't even on hard mode or anything. So, but yeah. So, I'm just, yeah, really excited. And I basically have to be brave and I have to fight my fear and all that. So, but yeah. So, it's all good. It's all good. I bet I've gone to the Nether by myself. It's kind of fun, although it's incredibly dangerous because these, yeah, and that's the funny part, is that the gas, they're these huge. You know, I thought the spiders in Minecraft were huge. These gas are like big, just ginormous things, and yet this hiding from me. And last time I went in there, I was like, it started shooting at me right when I got out of the portal, and I'm like, oh my god, you know. And I even collected like some soul sand and stuff like. Oh, and the other interesting thing is that soul sand apparently is one of the few things that spiders can or will not climb on. So I'm thinking if we get enough soul sand that we might be able to just like ring it around the outside of our house, and then that way, you know. Of course, the problem with that is, I think that I really don't like spiders is not only the fact that they're huge, but that they are, but that they basically, like, if they cannot climb up to the actual roof of a house, they, you know, they basically will hang outside, like, your window. And I've had the bejesus scared out of me a couple times because I've been looking at a window and all of a sudden, you know, that's not the noise spiders make, but I mean, seriously, it's like trying to give me a heart attack here. So, anyway, well, and that's the other reason why I want to have Keith on and be able to go explore with him, because he's a heck of a lot more braver than I am when it comes to things like that. And the funny thing is like, I can handle zombies, I can handle skeletons, I can handle Endermen, I can handle pretty much any other hostile mob that comes after me. But spiders, I don't know whose idea it was to put those in there, but I would like to have words with them. I mean, seriously, I'd rather face the Wither, which apparently is a harder, tougher boss than even the Ender Dragon. You know, I'd rather face about 10 Endermen all at once than, you know, than the spider. So, but anyway, so, and that's my opinion, you know. I'm sure there's people out there who'd be like, oh, you know, spiders are easy, it's, you know, and that's fine, you know, that's your opinion, you can have, you know, I'm sure people are like, well, I don't want to kill, blah, 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 or skellies are hard because they just shoot at you from a distance and all that. And that is true, you know? But the funny thing about skellies is that you can usually lure them. Like, they'll usually come at you, if you get their attention and then go back around the corner, and then you can basically jump out with a surprise attack. So, but yeah, that's just my opinion. And of course, it doesn't help that I don't like spiders in real life either. So, let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it, actually. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know about is I did record a video with my opinion and my theories and stuff on the new Nancy Drew game. I just didn't post it. Well, number one, because I think I did a lot of and a lot of noises in there that I didn't really need in order to make it, sound like I knew what I was talking about. And also number two, because I still have not figured out how to include like video clips from other things or pictures or whatever. And I would like to figure that out so that when I do the video, I can include either clips or pictures or whatever from the different games that Sunny June has been in or has just mentioned him, so that makes it a little bit more fun for you guys, so that you guys aren't just sitting here listening to me ramble on. But yeah, so that's why I gotta figure out. It's one of my projects I gotta do before I upload that video. But it will be coming, I promise. And let's just suffice it by saying that Nancy Drew and the Shattered Medallion is a very good game. I've heard people say, oh, it wasn't really, and yes, it is true. The game, the villain of the game was kind of odd. I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, but you kind of, I don't know, you kind of leave it as going, you're reacting, I don't know, just, well, okay, I'm gonna give you guys this much. So, the basic premise of the Shattered Medallion is that Nancy Drew is taking part, originally with George Fame, but something happens to George, and so Bess has to be the replacement for her. And so, they're teaming up and they're on this reality show that's kind of, in my opinion, a combination of Survivor and The Amazing Race. So, although it is kind of funny that Nancy ends up doing all the tasks, usually on shows like that, it trades off, like one person will do one task, one person will do the other, or they have to do it together, and in this game, of course, it's all Nancy, but it's weird because normally Nancy Drew games have a villain, have somebody who is responsible for the stuff going on. And, like some of the games, it's a villain with quotes, like either they didn't realize they were being a villain, or there's something else going on. Well, in this game, it was like they had The villain was just the person who was, well, okay, for number one, the reason why Nancy, it's revealed, the reason why Nancy is on this show is because what is because of Sunny. Because Sunny needs her to do something for him. Like I said, won't go into spoilers, won't go into what. Yeah, I'm going to save that for the review, that kind of thing. But what was also really cool is that each contestant that he picks, that Sunny June picks, and he handpicks these contestants for this game, each of them has a skill that he needs to do what he needs to do, which is kind of different. It's not necessarily, I mean, it's basically, so basically becomes, this isn't just Survivor. This isn't just, this isn't just making it through until the end of whatever, the end of however many weeks the show goes on. This becomes something bigger, something that Sunny's quest that Sunny has, that he needs help in. And each of these contestants helps him in some way. Well, one of the contestants, it ends up, let's just say this contestant wants to win. This contestant has made their goal to be on reality TV. That's their career. They go from show to show to show to show, and and so basically, so it's revealed much later on in the game that this character did something toward the beginning of the game, and basically they form an alliance with Nancy briefly, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the alliance is off, and blah 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 blah, and this contestant acts all like it's Nancy's fault, and loudly proclaiming things on camera and stuff. And it's just like, really, you're going to be this way about this, So that's Nancy's thing. Anyway, so yeah, I can't wait to talk to tell you guys the whole thing, talk to you guys about this, because I really enjoyed this game. Like I said, other than the, and I've been rambling, so just basically the villain, I mean, it comes very out of left field. It's very much, I mean, even at the end when the villain is revealed and the person's going on and says something about betrayal and stuff, and you're just kind of like, what betrayal? Because Nancy isn't even like really her usual. I mean, she doesn't really even interrogate that many people. It's more listening to, well, and that's the other nice thing is because George, George basically gets hurt, and she's still there. She's in the producer area, and so basically she gets to hear, some of the stuff that's like behind the scenes. She gets to hear like some of the confessions and stuff like that before the show airs. And so she's basically, she basically gets Nancy to come back there and says, listen to whatever you want. I've been keeping notes on my tablet, read my tablets, see what you can figure out, that kind of thing. And it's just interesting because you could get very wrapped up in this thing that Sunny's got going on, which is kind of over here a little bit. And then you've got, you got your tasks that you do on the show for the show. And then they don't really connect all that often. It's like you're doing two very different things. And yet at the same time, it can be very much like you're syncing up. Like you forget, like when you're doing the Sunny related things, you forget that that's not necessarily a part of the show that you're on. But yeah, so I mean, the villain thing just came really out of left field, and and it's like maybe some of you guys can figure out. Maybe some of you guys would be like, "Oh, I knew it was, this person." But it's like for me, I was just kind of like, I don't know. I still have questions about that because it's like, why? I mean, I could even understand why this person did what they did at the beginning of the game. But at the same time, maybe she should have gone after Nancy instead of George, Anyway, so that's my thought process on it. But I will do more of the actual, I'll do more of the actual actual review later. Like I said, I just gotta figure out how to actually have pictures or video clips on, stuff like that. So, anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. Not much else going on. Like I said, gotta get to bed here in a little bit so I can get up and be, move my car and jump in and help out with the garage sale and stuff. I plan on having my laptop as much as possible out there, but I don't know how that's going to work, especially especially considering stuff like that. But at the same time, it could end up working out fairly well. The only thing I'm worried about is if my battery gets down low enough, would I be able to charge it and keep using it, or if I'll have to put it aside for a little while. So yeah. But anyway, I will thanks for letting me ramble on, letting me let you guys know about all the news going on, and I will see you guys soon. Not sure when I'll upload the next video, but like I said, expect that review to be coming really soon, and once I figure out the technical issues, and I will see you guys later. Bye.